Jackson looking to throw right away. Caught by Flowers. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lamar off the play fake. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play action. Here's Jackson. Complete. Derrick Henry. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Jackson off the play action. Looking right, and he finds it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Play action now with Jackson. Taking a shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This throw is caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I'm going to quit.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here. Jackson yet again. Forced out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Lamar now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground again with Johnson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 3rd down, Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Bilal Koenig with the INT. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Yeah. Report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
13.
Throwing again is Lamar. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
You know, that's a risk of putting up a jump ball in the end zone. You know, some of these defenders in this day and age can go up and get it with the best of the receivers. That's one they got away with. Should have been a pick and, frankly, a touchback.
Jackson now on 3rd. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. So nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson's going to throw again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Looking to Johnson to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to DK Metcalf. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle.
Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. Remember, they got it back on the fumble to end the 1st. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after the 2nd interception of the season. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Headed out right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Pickup of 2 here, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Get set. Up.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yellow. Up.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 32. Gets him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap. First down, here's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running back, motioning right. Lamar throwing again. Connecting on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And again, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that fumble forward. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. From the 41. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
36-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Here's Johnson again. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 3rd down, Purdy. It's caught by Wilson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Johnson. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Flowers now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
6-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. Oh, man, confirmed again, bro. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Hits his running back. Gets some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. They get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Purdy on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. To the air again, Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd down now. 7 to go. From the 29. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? Half a football left.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Another try following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive, but all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
1st down, here's Lamar. And 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw, and now they face 2nd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. He's trying another one deep. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This is taken in at the 13. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Completed to his running back. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. Jukes one defender. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. The right side caught by Wilson. And he's brought down at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Come on. 70 Rangers, 70. Rocco 80.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Howard now, 3rd and long. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And again here, Howard. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lamar's going to keep this one. Big gain, has them across the 40. There he goes, right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They toss right side to Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Here's Mitchell again. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Running right with Mitchell. It's not like we've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Howard. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. That's incomplete on second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10.
Under the gun, Howard. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 18 cards. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they'll mark him down there after the dive.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lining up to take it on second down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get.